Hello, welcome once again to the Preston Aikido Club weapons practice videos. So this is to be used in conjunction with the Saito Sensei's videos on YouTube showing the partner practice for the weapons, so the Kumitachi and the Kumijo. And these sort of supplementary videos just tease out specific points within those partner practices. So this week we're going to look at the second Kumijo. We looked at the first Kumijo last week. As I mentioned last week, the first three kind of form a pattern. The first one starts with a Chudan ski, second starts with a Jodan ski, and then the third starts with a Geidan ski. So this week we're going to look at the one that starts with Jodan ski, which is a ski to the upper body or face. So I'll run through both sides, starting with the defender and then the attacker, and then talk about a couple of the specific aspects. Okay, so the first movement is a defence. Start here, the ski's come into my upper body. I use the stick to just blend the strike away. So I go slightly backwards, slightly to the side as well. So the ski's coming directly in. I'm just taking myself off the line. As I do that, I use my stick just to protect myself. So my attacker is now here. This is very important that you don't think of this as a strike to knock the attacker's stick out of the way. It's just to draw the attack on. So like we do in Tai-Chi Waza sometimes, if you're receiving the attack like a ski, you allow the attacker to completely attack and maybe just add a little bit to take the balance. It's similar with this, you're allowing the ski attack to continue and you're just drawing it on that little bit further. This is one of those partner practices where you can really tell the quality of the practice from the sound. It's the difference between that and that. That sort of contact, but also drawing along. So, starting Jono Kamai, just there. Okay, and then I've received that attack. I make ski to my attacker. He defends, and his next strike is to my lower leg. I move out of the way, so I move my leg out of the way, put the stick there. That's a more definite block because his attack is now coming in a big arc down to my leg. I just put my stick in the way, so my hand's behind the stick, it receives that impact. And then finally, he now sees that I'm open, he skis towards me. I have to move my body out of the way for this final ski. So remember, you're still imagining your opponent. So you imagine your opponent there, engage with him, engage again when you attack him. I now have to move off the line. I disengage with him because I'm now dealing with his stick. That leaves me open. I then have to move my body back round. I imagine his stick coming towards me, and I move round, get my body completely off the line. The attacker's side, he makes the Jodan ski, so it's a normal ski movement. You just adjust the aiming point higher. That's now been received, so the defender's here, he's safe, he sees an opening here and he skis towards me, again a high ski. I take that up, and this is similar to that first deflection. It's not a case of bashing the stick into the sky, it's just deflecting and blending with it. So again, you're just moving the attack and adding to it, allowing the attack to complete. Then this comes round for a showman, but it's a showman down to the lower leg, which is blocked. But now I see my opponent completely open in front of me because he's now turned across me. Draw back, I ski into his centre, but he's come round, skied into me. So that's the second Kumijo. As I say, I think the key bit of that is the blending between the first receiving of the attack on the defender's part, and then the defence that the attacker has to make here, where, as I say, you're trying to get this striking along the stick just to move the stick out of the way rather than hitting it to try and knock it into outer space. So that's second Kumijo. A few aspects to be thinking about while you're practicing it.